Hey guys, and lady guys, my name is Otkin. You might know me from the YouTube series called Don't Ask Internet to roast you number 1, Don't Ask Internet to roast you number 2, Don't Ask Internet to roast you number 3, Don't Ask Internet to roast you number 4, etc. Please subscribe to never miss new video, and leave a like if you are interested in more true facts, in more roasts. Now enjoy the video. Go for it. You look like you're enjoying your first day of not being homeless. You're gonna be someone's rock bottom. It looks like someone took arts and crafts in school a bit too far. Call her my lil onion ring, cause that cooter is crusty. Almost there, just grow those bangs a little longer, so they completely cover your face. The world will thank you. Well, you didn't get those face piercings as a present from your dad. You look like you tried to summon a demon, but all you got was a yeast infection and a SoundCloud rapper with commitment issues. That hair's not red, it's a cry for help in manic panic form. You look like you ask if your avocado is cruelty free before you order it. Shred me. Looks like if James Earl Jones had a baby with that big ass snake in Conan the Barbarian. Lord Farquaad really stepping up his fashion game. I didn't know butchers did hair too. Dora, please don't explore her. You look like you live in the leafy part of the tree. You look like you should be in a Planet of the Apes movie. You look like another disappointing real-life Disney remake. Nothing says successful and mentally stable like cutting your own hair with nail clippers. If Pixar made a movie about an awkward brontosaurus that becomes human somehow. You look like a cross between an Egyptian statue and a Simpson character. Roast me like a turkey. This is like a bad bucket of KFC, a lot of bones, 2 small breasts and a big beak. Damn, if you look like that at 19 you're going to be rough by 30. You look like a 35-year-old single mother that smokes Pall Malls, works at Dollar General, and lives in a trailer park. Your nose is going to put some plastic surgeon's kid through college. Your face somehow looks lumpy. Wash your hair, it looks like a Halloween wig. I bet your room smells like ferret cage and acetone. I genuinely cannot believe how poorly Gen Z is aging. I would have put money on you being over 30. Why is it always that god-awful septum piercing? Another day, another cow with a nose ring. Your aesthetic is witch who only knows one spell, and it's for posting thirst traps and natural lighting. I don't know if you're trying to summon attention or banish standards, but either way, it's working. Singer, sensitive. Roast me, I beg. Not only does she beg, but she'll sit, roll over and play dead too. You look like you are being held hostage. What do you sing about? Zaloft? Crushing student debt? Your friends Ricky and Julian? Well, at least you won't need pepper spray walking the street alone at night. You have giant hands. You were sincerely heartbroken when your Hogwarts letter didn't arrive. You look like you're waiting for your teen movie moment, where the popular guy gives you a quick makeover montage and boom, you're attractive. Unfortunately for you, that is just cinema magic. You look like someone with no social awareness. Trying hard to look like the smart daughter on Modern Family, aren't you? No sugarcoating. Not gonna lie, Anorexic Wednesday sounds like a pretty sweet band name. Don't know what made me think of that. You once cracked your knuckles and broke both collarbones. They won't hold you at the eating disorder facility because of the self-mutilation, and they won't hold you at the psych ward because of the eating disorder. Foolproof strategy. Now let's see the wrists. You look like you'd be a really cheap date. Geez, when your dad left a few years ago to go get cigarettes and candy from the store, he didn't mean, don't eat until I come back. I'm not an expert or anything, but maybe you should eat something. You should be sugarcoating everything you eat. You look like it would hurt to hug you. What are we hunger striking against this time? Plastic straws. I ain't even gonna roast you. You might want to get some help. 30. Roast me like a Thanksgiving turkey. A sniper has to zoom out on that forehead. Congratulations on being the first female to have a receding hairline. It's refreshing to see you smashing down gender norms. What's next? A beer belly? Your husband liked these photos so much he's telling wives 1 2 3 they are at the back of the queue this week. Maroney be praised. You look like you clap when the plane lands. You look like your weekend plans consist of boxed wine and a hairbrush. Roast us, failed entrepreneur and aspiring teacher. You look like the Eastern European island boys. Failed entrepreneur. That's a fancy way of saying drug dealer who got high off his own supply. They look like they make terrible techno music. So did one of you teach the other one how to fail? Can't tell which of you is the failed entrepreneur and which is the aspiring teacher. Whoever the aspiring teacher is, should probably not look like a bag of Stop sharing needles and underwear. 24. And you failed. So you gave up. You know, I hope there will come a day when daddy takes the silver spoon out your ass and feeds you the bullshit you feed everyone else. So far, this year, I've turned 40, dumped my girlfriend, and lost my job. Go ahead, make it worse. The girl you dumped behind the rest area in the middle of nowhere was not your girlfriend. Dumped your girlfriend. In other words, she finally deflated. 40? Do you live in a war-torn country or something? You look like you've been through hell your entire life. My 81-year-old dad looks younger than you. I don't want to point out the obvious, but you seem to have put your head on upside down. Are you actually trying to turn yourself into a garden gnome, or is that just an unfortunate side effect of being a mega dweeb? This should be fun. I'm honestly not surprised to see a burger tattoo. 9 kids to 5 different fellas, 3 of them banged up in jail. Benefits. Love and hate tattooed on the knuckles. Can't decide whether she likes meat or lettuce from one week to the other. Whole new strains of yeast have formed in those nether regions. I bet you get winded from simply blinking your eyes. That chest tattoo gets another word each year as your neck gets fatter. I had to lower my standards just to look at both of your pictures, and as disappointing as you are to look at, I'm more disappointed in myself now. Jabba the Gut. Women's prison final boss. 36. Girl dad, somehow single. The roasts write themselves. Has to text himself ding dong pics so he can actually see his ding dong. I wish I had the confidence your folding chair has. On dates, when the girl goes to the bathroom, he quickly eats 1/3 of her meal. Single? You're at least a double. You look like you came out of the womb with a fork and a knife. Found out going to be a girl dad. Hasn't given birth yet. You look like you smuggle grilled cheese sandwiches into restaurants. Alone but still need a double bed. You're showing your daughter what not to look for in a man. Good job. Roast on. I'm sensing a white van in the driveway. Let me guess. You identified as Eddie Van Halen's taints wet. Damn, I see after losing Scooby-Doo, you have fallen on hard times. I feel like you do Rick and Morty impersonations on first dates. After his movie flopped, Morbius hit some pretty hard times. Roast me. No, I don't have $1. The face of the opioid crisis. I bet you shake after 2 hours without drinking. Face like an abandoned walnut. You look like you know which color wall paint tastes the best. Just pay your child support, bro. Another Gold Coast thug for us to roast. My kids have made more natural looking faces out of Play-Doh. Your face says I get blackout drunk and do stupid things that result in me getting punched and beat up. Brad armpit. Boil me. How many times were you caught stealing and wearing your sister's underwear? That pic looks like a mugshot for felony charges of doing unnatural acts to a chicken. You look like a caramelized pigeon. Does horse ding dong taste like one would think? You don't want us to boil you, my brother. You look limp enough as is. I suggest that you keep your banjo nearby as a weapon to prevent being mugged by woodland critters. 30 years young. Yay, I'm a barber and yay, I got a girlfriend. Part 2. Do your worst. The third wet bandit. You look like an indoor garden gnome. You look like every homeless dude portrayed in movies. Your hair looks attached to your beanie. You look like a Turkish snake charmer. The cat appears to have mistaken you for the litter box. I can see why. Maybe when it's finished, it can bury you. I'm having a bad hair day, so roast me. Your hair is having a bad person day. Built like a before picture. Your eyebrows look like two caterpillars attempting to copulate. Put the mask back on. Your hair's the least of your worries. You look like Wolverine with a Disney filter. I'm 22. I pull faces to hide insecurities and I haven't hit puberty yet. I'm ready for the roast. Why do you always look like you're getting diddled by a ghost? Bro, your faces are dumb. That's about it. No roast, just kinda sad for you. You look British. I'm afraid to ask what are you about to do with that baguette, but I know the answer already. You're the Walmart version of McLovin. You look like a Trevor. Super hyper and annoying and nobody can stand to be around you. He looks like a jerk that call his parents by their first names. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon. Bye and love you.